Hello, how is everyone doing? This is another completely random stream. Let's get all the windows set up properly here. I don't know if I'll keep to this like high frequency of streaming, but definitely just going through a little bit of a phase right now of just it being a bit more easier to work or to do these timing wise. Back-to-back streams. What I know, Dark Ghost. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll be doing another daily stream and also that new Star Trek Voyager game. Talks and to Rob, how's it going? Let me get a ping out on Discord at live. Picard. Let's see, is Stowe getting captured properly? Why is it just frozen there? Hold on. There we go. OBS issues. Shouldn't I be on Iran Watch? I will get notifications as soon as anything happens over there. I'm in the Phaetux Discord, and as soon as literally anything happens, there will be people that are notifying of any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, as soon as people say like they hear planes in like Jordan, Iran, or Iraq, that's when you know stuff will be going on. So I'll pay attention to that when I start to see that sort of information pop up. I'm not going to do that, Warp Core. No, I'm not going to work on a video right this very second. No, I'm sorry. Shiner, how's it going? Picard? Okay. Win GPL playing Dabo. Destroy Dreadnoughts. Kinetic damage space. Okay, let's get the GPL done quick. Call B2 or B52. Yeah, there's lots of planes over there, that's for sure. Let's go to Market Manipulator. That character's over on DS9, and I usually use that for getting the GPL Dabo stuff done. Back, I see that. Oh, I do have some gambling to do. But let's get this GPL done first. Oh, gotcha. You have now logged on to Stowe for 10 days without doing a single ISC. What? That's possible?
Spin the wheel and win.
I normally just do 0, 9, 20. I mean, they both. Like, there's a variety of numbers that work well. Like, the Stowe Wiki has, like, a full list of, like, all of the combos that you want to go for. Like, 9, 0, 20, or your 21, 12, 32. Like, there's a bunch of different ones that work. Yeah, Royal Flush is fun, especially if you have a team that is able to split apart and take out all three areas. Okay. So I am going to open some master keys here. Now, oh yeah, Shiner, yeah. Looks like it'll be sooner rather than later. Like typically a lot of the US action with this administration has been waiting for market close. So yeah, US markets close, is it in like 10 minutes or is it an hour, 10 minutes? I don't know. Okay. Earlier today, content creators were provided with some codes. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways, but they also gave the creators ones. So that's where I got these keys. So stay tuned because I am going to be doing some giveaways in the near future over on the Discords for the master key codes that they sent out. They are PC ARC only, so that's one limitation. But I am getting close to pulling an Etherean harmony on this character, so 20 bucks is closer. That's quick draw giveaways or 2-week ones. I mean it's up to me to decide, so I'll figure that all out. But each of the codes is for I think 3 keys. But yeah, like I've got 10 of those codes to give out. I know a few other creators probably got those codes, so yeah. Just buy one. I know that they're cheap, but at this point, sunk cost fallacy, I can't English. Like I'm going to get one within like the next 50, 60 boxes at this point, so I will grab one off the exchange. You know, I will grab another cheap one, but I'm also close to getting another from the lockbox, so. Why am I typing all this? All you have to do to search the harmony is just type in harmony. 990, yeah. Echelon 420. People are trying to liquidate Echelon inventories.
I feel so ignored.
Probably cheaper since everyone knows they're essentially flying pigs. I am working on my review for it. I got a couple minutes of the review actually recorded last night. No one is hosting ICs and the DPS channels. Yeah, it's because running... When you get up to the higher DPS levels, Ranger, it really is an issue of, like... If I take my build into a team ISE, my performance is going to be worse than if I just soloed it. Like, it's weird. My performance will be worse because, you know, timings are being thrown off a little bit and, you know, people are taking out stuff that I would normally be taking out. But it just is interesting in that sometimes the run time will also end up being longer. Like if I take my solo build in to a team environment, I have had instances, yeah, where it just takes longer because there's also additional lag when you have other people in there. You might be thinking of the Pac-led ship, Ken. Yeah, me and Nick have issues when it comes to gambling, okay? Thankfully, all my gambling like this is in Stowe. IRL, my gamble is like with eBay purchases of things that are listed as like 4 parts. Like I talked about last year, I picked up a 7900 XTX for 250 bucks, repasted it, and it works. Now I need to do a little bit more stress testing on it, I'd say, but I mean the fact that it like was going in, like I could use it for like doing some video encoding. I mean, that was nice. Stop dropping the echelon price. Look, I need EC. Brad, how's it going? Yeah, okay. Destroy dreadnoughts, connect damage space. Yeah, I got lots of things to do. Hold on, guys. I'm watching the nephew, and he just knocked the his bottle out of the play art here. So I will be right back. Okay. Catman, how's it going? Ranger, you don't know how well torp boats even do in solo ISC. They can do it, it's just not as good. Everwind, basically whatever you need. What are all the Omega particles good for? You can use them for upgrades. Yeah, I mean, the Echelon's a competent little ship. Singo, how's it going? Oh, there's a narrative Q&A upcoming. Nice. I just looked over at Reddit here. Nice. I'll have to do a quick little news video at some point this weekend. I'll mention that. Why does Spencer put out a how to save Zen video after the Zen sale ends? I mean, the bundle costs $6.50. The one you're talking about, the Elite Services Starter Pack, which is still on sale for the next 23 hours, guys. So, I mean, Ranger, it would be worse if it was in the Phoenix store, because the Phoenix store, Epic Phoenix ships are just a single character unlock, so it costs like $70 to get a single Epic token, whereas in the Muds market, during a 75% sale, that is, $42 to get it account wide. Like, I'd much rather do that than, the Epic route. This requires all the concentration. I got this. I missed one right at the end. No. Yeah, the Epic Phoenix ships are really not a great deal. I thought I had it there. Distract him with coffee? Oh no. Dan, thank you for the bits. The high level stow play here. Logical, I'm here just to show people, the Omega minigame. How quickly can you move your mouse around? The max score is 2700. I missed one right at the end there on that last one. Really unfortunate. Just be careful spending too much time in a map doing this, because this is something that I know that they've monitored in the past for people botting it. So, oh, I missed another there. Damn it. If I hadn't missed that one, that would have been perfect. Okay, I want to get it perfect. I need it. Need it to feel better, okay? Got to get that perfect score. No, I'm saying that people have botted these in the past, so it is something that I know some of the GMs have watched out for before. I've heard of people getting banned for doing the Omega minigame too much. Spending hours upon hours on a map doing it. No. I keep just dropping one. And I missed two? Chat, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. What is going on? You see, back in the day, you used to be able to, like, sell or trade the Omega components. So there would be people that would go in and just do that all day, like every day for the anniversary event, and get a ton of the Omega stuff to sell. I just keep dropping one. Is this some kind of foreshadowing for your Iran watch? Oh no. Let's see here. Is there even any reports of planes? I'm not seeing anything new. You got me looking at the Discord. I don't see anything new right now. Got me looking. What kind of planes are they even looking for? Basically, if there would be like, if people are hearing like fighters flying over certain countries, like there'd be reports popping up in there. Um, hey guys. Also, Spencer Stowe players now have more movies. Paramount won the bidding war. Yeah, I know. Netflix backed out of the thing to buy Warner Brothers because like Paramount offered like an obscene amount of money. Um, yeah, I saw that. Netflix is just sitting back and looking at the amount of debt those two companies have, Paramount and Warner Brothers, and they're probably thinking, you know, we're just gonna wait this out and buy them both cheap in a couple of years. Echelon's going up for 1,000 DC each. Terrible. Well, it's not necessarily that warp core. It's as soon as there would be like the planes flying over certain countries, like it wouldn't be the military reporting, it'd be people like on the ground that are saying, you know, here are a ton of activity in the air. Like there'd be people from those countries like reporting it online, and they'd get scooped up by like one of these sorts of news discords. Gary? I mean, Netflix is still getting like what $3 billion for backing out of the deal. So yeah, let's go up to space. We gotta give this Omega minigame another try. Punishment for too much game engagement. Oh no. Yeah, the Harmony, it really is just a pig to fly. The trade on it, like I've said on streams, is like legitimately quite good for the vast majority of people that are, you know, doing the uncon meta. The only people it's not good for are like the really bleeding edge min-max players. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember. Sometimes they cancel out when someone else does it. Ranger, you stay away. No, this is just the normal skin on this ship. Oh. Terrible. Tara? Well, Ranger, it's just that the game saw the weapons you're using and just decided to punish everyone in vicinity of you. Damn it. Missing. Why is it so hard to get a perfect one today? It used to be like these were the best upgrades to get. Yeah. Okay, destroy dreadnoughts. That's going to be space. So let's do... Oh. Well, that's your issue. You're on phaser. What is this? Where's the hexacannons? Bro. You got locators on? Ranger. I'm very concerned. Nick, how's it going, man? Pre-pandemic build? Yeah. Looks like it. Gotcha. Have I considered doing a colony invasion simulation video? I mean, we used to run those quite a bit, you know, back when the colony first came out, but it's hard to arrange those because you need 20 people all on the same faction. Just can be a bit chaotic. I mean, there used to be a big community that would run those, but that's like died out of it over the past couple years. Spencer hates any content he can't solo. You're not wrong. Why would I invest in a do build? Because you want a good build? Sorry, I had to throw out a nice comment there for you, Ranger. Okay. Let's do Hive. Hive Onslaught Elite Public Queue. Here we go. Hive is just such a fun TFO, you know? Yeah, I know that, like, one person in each area, or, like, a really powerful person, you know, can hop between two areas. I know that that's a thing. I'm just saying, you know, in general, like, it was always little bit chaotic to get them, like, fully organized. You know, when there was the Colony Sim channels, that was... That you know, helped people organize those a bit easier, but those... I don't think those channels see much activity anymore. I don't know, actually. I don't think I'm in them. At least not in them anymore.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Accept the gift of assimilation.
Ah. Terrible. Just need a little bit more hull healing there. The funny thing is that the solo, at least, I don't know if the current solo HSE record's like this, but for my solo record, I didn't even have Valdor on.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Eternal!
You need some proper torp DPS.
This is not the end.
I mean, yeah, you can do, you know, double Maelstrom. Get those up quite fast on the Eagle. You could even run the Dauntless 2 trait.
Where none can be had.
Ranger, do you have the Dauntless 2? Because of how broken its trait is for torps. Until they fix it. The Dauntless 2 trait, like it's bugged right now, and it'll probably be fixed at some point in the future, but it basically, the kinetic damage buff from it can stack up infinitely. I think Game Freaks, I want to say Game Freaks like use Feedback Pulse to stack it up to a couple hundred stacks. I want to say that that was done, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, look, Nick's here. Nick is a big fan of it. Nick used it on his 5 mil torp record. Damn Australians. $11 stacks? Is that all? What was the name of it? Here we go. Vanguard shield scraping, yeah. 11 stacks of 20% bonus kinetic damage cat 2. That's just a little bit. Nick, how's it going, man? Don't have a proper Maelstrom again because expensive. You're working on torp build again, gonna gun for 800. That's, I mean, you can definitely do 800 with torps. Oh, so you don't have the Maelstroms at all, Ranger? That's rough. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I need to go back to the riveting content that you guys are all here for. Farming the Omega Traces. Where'd they go? How dare they hide? Yeah, I know. Piloting is, you know, by far the most important thing when it comes to like improving your DPS.
I feel so ignored.
But not everyone wants to hear that. A dual heavy turret? Want gambling? I did some gambling earlier in the stream. Look, this is gambling. Do I get the particles? You see, the more you try, the more you miss. That's the issue. I missed it again, chat. You want Torque Boat gameplay? It is a skill issue. It really is. How dare I imply that player skill is necessary in an MMORPG? Look, chat. Is there one up here today? Where are these all hiding at? So, the engineer I know is something people have been curious about, and I do want to go over this character a little bit. So, what I've got so far for the engineer is a Breenyard Thought, a World Razor, a D7, a Gorn Hunter, Mirror Worship, the Mirror Angle, of course. I think that was like the lockbox stuff I needed. I'm so rich. Terrible. Don't dry dock, discharge. I don't need the Bozeman trait right now. Maybe get them an echelon? They have an echelon. Yeah, don't you worry. There'll be an echelon. Oh, the GPU's getting warm. I saw 51C there for a moment. It's time to turn the fans up and hope this doesn't get too loud for you guys. Cough, gold seller, cough. The echelon, it's got the Gagarin skin. Or it's kit bashable with the Gagarin, and it has a console on it that gives you and teammates up to 15% crit chance. I know one of the things missing here. So I'm looking through. Let me see, what am I missing here? Okay. I mean that's all of the premium ships I need. More dots, yeah. Lean in an AoE direction. AoE is always the way to go with Stowe. Okay, I think I've got everything there. A credence. That's what I'm missing, is a credence. What is the purple item in my device slots? Yeah, this is a crafted advanced battery energy amplifier. So beams R&D crafting.
I feel so ignored.
I probably need to do like a full trait dump on that character as well. There we go. Some Assassin's Creed attitude. Okay, so that character needed a credence. Let's get that out. Credence, and yeah, I'll go ahead and just pop a Kethsar on it too. Let's see here. I need more ship slots on this character, but I don't want to buy any right now. Vovin, I can discharge this for now. I just need the console. Okay, what traits do I need on this character? Alan, thank you for the casual membership. Greatly appreciate it. We're gonna go without Trafalgar for right now, so I'll need... Yeah, I gotta get a trait dump over here. Got Twinkling. I need, like, the full kit here. Let's grab some space trait boxes. This is why I always keep a, like, just a bare, like, just a minimum amount of these boxes that I just reserve for myself in case I need them for times like this where I need to just go in and, like, dump the, like, full trait loadout on a character. No scoped, not that I'm planning, no. Would you like me to? You're not the first to bring it up. I mean, if you want me to, I can certainly arrange that. Are you sure? Because you're bringing it up. Fragment. Yeah, let's get that there. Intel Agent Attaché. Of course, need Uncon. That's a very central pillar. Terran targeting. Don't need a good day to die on it because it's an engineer. Oh, we really don't use these older traits quite as much now, do we? Would like you to have your... Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have a fully kitted out engineer. I mean, it's mostly there. It's just the time to level ships up, and you guys know how boring that is. I'll probably do it the next time I'm watching like a TV show or a movie. I'll just pop it open and just run the character through, you know, some patrols. But I just want to get the stuff over on that character right now, not necessarily, you know, go through and get everything leveled up right this moment. Just get the stuff there so that I have it there. How am I going to feel when my engineer does more DPS than my TAC? I don't believe that is within the capabilities of the engineer. Though, as I've shown before, I believe my science captain can get very close to my TAC. No secret creator token to instantly have everything leveled up? No. But, yeah, thank you. Speaking of creator token, thank you to everyone who used creator code CasualSAB over on Epic over the past month. It has been very, very helpful. Let's see. I'm just trying to think what character has what I'm looking for. There's that. We also gotta give this character a the best ship interior. Gonna pop a Suliban cell ship over on it. Yeah, no scoped, I know. I mean, we mentioned that there was a conversation about that a couple weeks ago when Jeremy had hopped in the Twitch chat the one day about how it'd be nice to just pay Dilithium to insta level up a ship that we've already leveled up on elsewhere on our account. I mean, that's one of the big barriers for me. Like with going in and setting up alt characters, it's like I just dread the idea of needing to go through and level up 10 plus ships. It just, I don't know, just not fun. Oh yes, thank you. I do need to get the daily done, don't I? Okay, that console's gonna be here. Okay, traits, adaptive offense, whole lot of X's, sure. Ethereum beam enhancements, why not? Give me all the traits. What is the incentive to have that many characters, dilithium farming and storage? Yes, you can have bank fleets, and I have several bank fleets, but sometimes it is just nice to have more storage options. I mean, more characters does also mean more bank fleets you can set up. Okay, I don't need to level this ship up. I just need the console off of it. So let's discharge. Get me that Suliban cell ship. Thank you. That can immediately go to dry dock because I just need the unlock, or need it be on this character for the ship interior, which I can then use on any ship. Protect Agony. Let's get this stuff cleared out here. No idea when Temporal Recruit is going to pop up. I wish that they would drop this, the way that they do recruitment events, I'm not a fan of. I think it would be, I mean, obviously they have their metrics to determine if this is, the right course for them, but I would rather see just a general recruitment event that pops up, a few times throughout the year that allows you to create any of the recruit characters in that time frame. Imagine, like there's a 2 to 4 week window where you can go in and make any of the recruits, and that happens, 2 or 3 times throughout the year. Like, I'd rather have that than the system we have now. Absolutely no scoped. Hear me out, Spencer stream. Let me move the mic closer for this one. Ryoken says, hear me out. Spencer stream. New character. He doesn't stop streaming till he levels every ship he owns. That's just... I don't... The thought of that. Like, do you know how many ships there are? Level every single ship on my account. Voyager, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I need more ship slots on this character. I'll probably open the 16th bundle on this character to get the... Or actually, no, I can do that on my main. Because the 16th anniversary bundle will include some ship slots. We'll get the 500th T6 ship this year. It's we need a face cam. I mean, you want a face cam that bad? Hold on. Ugh. Force him to buy all the ships. It's because I started I scheduled the stream like a minute and a half before I went live. Hold on, I gotta hit a button here. Okay. Yeah, Windows, I know. A new monitor was detected. I actually do have a prompter. That's what my webcam is hooked up to. Is the Elgato prompter. So, like, I can have text here and read off of that, and I did that for a while, but right now the prompter's on its own little separate arm, and I only bring it over when I need it. Yes, I need a haircut. They're still interested in doing that, I just don't have a time frame. You only have 326 Admiralty cards? That's it? How many do I have? 322 on this character? What's Casual got? That's going to be the scary one right there. $433. I mean, there's a lot of engineer players, no scoped. I would say the best way to get to get attention on a bug is to report it in the Discord. Trouble, you would have to download Epic. Download Stow via Epic and then start it up and see if it signs you into your account. Okay, I need to get my daily done here. So let's do Devil's Heart Ground TFO. Again, that's just my preferred one for this event right now because I'm finding Ground to be a little bit easier. I think I added up how much I've put into Stow over the years. I'm probably up close to $5,000 at this point, but between the YouTube and the affiliate stuff, I mean, I've more than paid for that. The Epic, like the Epic stuff alone, is more than that. So when does the Star Citizen part of his stream start? Terrible. You see, this is why I didn't have the camera on, because I'm just chillaxing. I don't want to sit up proper. Like, I want to just chillax here and play the game. What is the class of the Enterprise F? The Odyssey? Bob, how's it going? The Dauntless 2 trait bug's been reported multiple times. I mean, at some point it'll be fixed, but at some point I would expect, a variety of the bugs that have been around for a while to, to eventually be caught. Prove your godhood mastery of the game and solo Belly of the Beast on Elite. Hasn't like Sid or Val done that? Like, I'm pretty sure that's been done. Mako, glad to help. Started playing this week. Awesome. It's a fun game. It's got, like any game that's been around for a while, it's got, some little quirks here and there, but overall I think Stow is a fun game. I do want to, like, as the year progresses, I want to try to get some more content out that is a bit more beginner focused, because the stuff I do is generally like, a bit more end game focused, but I want to provide a good set of up-to-date guides to help people get to that point, like, it's great to have the end game coverage, but there needs to be more coverage of content, helping people get to that point. That is, to me, a big issue, especially with advertisement for the game happening nowadays.
Control warp cyber drones are hacked into our security fields. Defeat them.
Struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
I have opened an interim gateway. Join your allies.
The futility of your existence is palpable.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller rooms are compromised.
Tell us one OP thing that is coming in the anniversary pack, since you know it all. Dude, if I knew anything about the bundle, I wouldn't be able to say, and I don't know anything. I don't know why you have this idea that I, like, know this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the anniversary bundle has in it.
And imperfect. You lack guidance.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts. You triumphed. I have opened another interim gateway. Secure the remaining room.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. The teleporting just to die.
You are unable to embrace perfection. We will remedy this.
Spencer's not on the payroll. It's like it takes a moment to figure out that there's no other enemies. Goodness, nice. Okay, you guys want me to tell you something that's in the 16th bundle? Are you guys ready for this? This is a premium leak here. 16 master keys.
Clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub. Ethereans, they are tampering with all the console codes in our particle chambers. More Etherean infiltrators are compromising our consoles. Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
You are distorted, but you will see the...
They only give us like 8 now? Yeah, 16 keys, 16 ultimate tech upgrades.
Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub.
Yeah.
The key to vault is open.
Axel has a gun.
Exploded the shard. I will
Loving all the
initiate
regular
lockdown
streams.
process.
Nice. I'm glad that people are liking them. 16 tier 1 ships.
Ascend or fall.
Lord Inquisitor doing good.
Ether commands it.
Spencer saying he doesn't know any leaks is like, jeez.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard. This Zil.Rex construct is invulnerable to our attacks. We must defeat its drones. Retrieve the modified access.
This is
codes
faster if I go
from
through
infiltrators.
right away to get the key.
Harmony, unity, fusion. The ether paves the path.
Another success. We have regained control of the console.
Rapid lithic is balanced, yeah.
Strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance, such discord. The ether prohibits it.
A fourth console has been secured.
Fatal illusion is unacceptable. The ether predestines punishes it.
You're gonna get in trouble for that?
So vows Iconia. I transported you out of there just in time. The construct is gone for now.
We did it, chat.
The Iconian Alliance is indebted to you and your task force. Without your
Isn't the pistol? I don't even remember, dude. Last Stand was like, I don't know. Legendary Last Stand. That was an interesting bundle for sure. Do I want to do the Universal Endeavor? I think I don't really like the competitive queues. I need to check. I might be able to get my Dalkina update. You want a Dalkina update? Didn't I post one on Discord, or did I? No, I didn't get it done, did I? Damn it, Spencer. I like the pile of Noctua and the mess of 3D prints like right behind me. I need to make myself smaller on the screen here because this is literally how I'm actually like looking at the console window. The way that I see my PlayStation screen is by just having it like go and show up on my OBS window here. So like this right here is where I'm seeing my PlayStation screen to play. Please tell me it's time for event featured. 38 minutes off. Tragic. Truly tragic. I'm still a couple days out from getting the new event ship. I decided to not buy it out, at least not right away, just because there's, you know, enough other stuff to talk about, and it's not a bad ship, okay? Like, it's legitimately like an amazing platform, especially for someone who's like new to the game, returning, doesn't have a bunch of Zen stuff. Like, this is an amazing ship, the Impersa. But for like established players, like for someone like myself, especially that's, you know, got a ton of ships like this, like I'm not going to use the ship beyond doing content with it. That's basically where I'm at. And the base buyout cost is $60. I know it's got some cool stuff on it. The Lance, I've seen people get some good numbers out of it, but you know, I just couldn't justify $60 on it. You know, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's that's like a couple rolls of filament. I got to keep that in mind. Like every time I'm thinking about, you know, a buyout like this, I got to remember, you know, all the nice little 3D prints I can do, whether it's just for like a little, you know, bowl to set stuff in, whether it's for, you know, making a 3D printed ship. Like $60 is a lot of dough to toss on a ship that I'm not gonna fly super long. Make Epic pay for it. The Epic creator code stuff, that just gets put right into my bank account. So I mean, yeah, I use some of that to to help, you know, buy more Zen, of course. That's also helping, you know, cover, you know, bills and other related costs. Like I used funds from that to, for instance, to buy a camera last year with the what did I go for? The one of the DJI action cams. I am a CC should show us stuff on day one. Like if it's one of the winter or summer ships, I can buy those with Lobby. I'll do that because I've got so much Lobby, I don't really care. Like I don't care about burning 1,000 Lobby on a like on an event ship. Like if I'm going through a spree of opening lock boxes and like just cycling out, playing the market, you know, doing stuff like that, like I'm going to be getting 1,000 Lobby in like a week or two. Sometimes maybe in a day, like depending on how the market is. Is that a government approved bowl though, Spencer? Dark, all of my printers are on my local network and are not able to see the outside world. Could have picked that up at Dollar Tree. Look, Captain Rams, you're not wrong, okay? But it's just nice to have the freedom to do what you want. And did this, how much filament did this use? You're making me check here. How much filament did this actually use? Come on. Where is it? Ilgu Centauri Carbon. How much filament? Disappoint me here. He used $2 of filament. Because this is this is Elegoo Rapid Pet G, and I got a bulk deal for like $8 a roll. So $8 for a kilogram. So this is using like 215 grams. So yeah, like right around $2. Yeah, 60 is crazy for the buyout cost. Yeah. Oh wait, I was thinking of, okay, yeah. We can do the Storming of the Spire, get the Universal Endeavor done. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of I thought it was still Twin Tribulations. I was like, I don't want to do a competitive queue. Yeah, okay. Let's do Storming the Spire. This is the Universal Endeavor. Do we want to do it on Elite? Sure. Let's do it on Elite, chat. Nice, Sloth. Dark Eddie, did you even get in here? Fortunate. I still really like the Disco full auto rifle from the Lobby store. That's my personal favorite right now. But I mean, there's a lot of different viable ground weapons. Yeah, Mav. Separate instance. Unfortunate. I should hit the damage buffs first. I hear that helps. Oh. That. Damn it. Yeah, just make sure we're taking out the troop transports there. You return from ad jail. Yeah, Mike, the things you can do with a 3D printer, it really is awesome. I'm waiting for parts to arrive. I think I saw that they're going to arrive Monday to repair my third printer. 2 of my 3 printers are fully operational right now.
Target's shields have failed.
I like how I just reflected damage to a Titan Drift. Oh. Troop transport, no. MC, thank you for that. Okay. This is one of those TFOs where it just feels like it takes too long. The cryo system's always been really close. I think we might fail this one. Are the Voth getting some through? Yeah, we gotta protect our troop transports because we are taking a beating here right now. $11 damn. I remember when that happened, all the people going to Vulcan. Yeah, if you're on this team with me, just protect our troop transports, and I will deal with the Voth ones. The Mirror Angle is the best ship in Stowe. Why would I use something else? Those torps didn't take him out? Really? There he goes. Yeah, we need more strike wings, for sure. Oh, did I not see a message? If I missed a message, I do apologize. We need a Type 7 nerf, not more Strike Wings. Need more scimitars. Game needs rebalanced. It's hard because they can't really do much to the performance ceiling. And if they tried to do anything to the they need to bring up the performance floor. Like, you know, get the average player to do more damage rather than try to hit the high performers, because hitting the high performers, just that's a losing fight. Every time they hit something that high performers use, something new pops up. Back. Yeah, I mean, the mirror pancake is the way. We're gonna fail this because the escape shuttles. Okay, that was close. I don't know. Good question. Yeah, I agree, Everwind. A lot of the specialization abilities just don't really matter. Mav, last time in I'll stop spamming, I used the 10 free keys on Borg lockboxes, no good DOS, but you got 2 jugs? Hey, two Borg jugs out of boxes, that's not bad at all. That's not how the pity system works, though. The pity system is per lockbox. Many years ago, when the gateway was still around, apparently there was some data. From what I've been told, is like some of the API or like some back-end stuff about your character data was found to be exposed by that, and like people saw like counters for each individual lockbox showing how many boxes since their last win. So, like, you burning, like, your Borg drop rate is, the Borg pity is going to be different than your Infinity pity. Pity is the point. What the hell is it? I got 29 fleet marks. I was well worthy of my time. That's not giving the correct amount of marks. Yeah, it's per lockbox type. I don't know how that works with promo. But given that they're all Infinity, I would assume that they're all mixed together. Yeah, Dark Eddie, I mean, that's one way to raise up the performance floor, is to change the default power setting. But if they could also bring over auto ability activation to PC, that would also help people a lot. because that's a big issue for a lot of stow people. People that are coming into this as like their first MMO, they're not going to understand the idea of needing to have an ability rotation. Captain Ram 61, I believe. Pity Fleet March, yeah. They're not going to understand the ability or the need to have that ability rotation in order to, get better performance. Like, you look at people that are new to the game that stream this on, Twitch or whatever, and they don't hit abilities that often. Like, having ability auto activation and having it on by default would be very beneficial to the average player, in my opinion. Yeah, because actually, like, I'm sort of worried about Xbox, to be honest. With Xbox, they're saying that the next Xbox console is basically going to be like a little Windows PC where you can have Steam on it. So that means that technically, with the next Xbox, if they're doing that, you could be playing Stow on the Xbox version, or you could be using the Xbox to play the PC version via Steam. And if that's the case, that's going to be rough for console players. I talked about this in the interview with Thomas, but we already know that the combined player bases for Xbox and PlayStation, like the combined active player base, is lower than PC. Like those two at a minimum need to be allowed to play with each other. But what's going to happen, for Xbox players when there's then separation within the console, where you have some people that are playing the PC version of the game through Steam, and then the others that are still doing the old classical Xbox one. And especially for new people that are going in, look at the visual difference. The console version of the game is locked at like 720p. It looks horrible, compared to the visuals that you can get on PC. It just that is something that worries me about the console future of the game. PlayStation's going to be around for a long time, but for Xbox, not only are we looking at separation of the console player bases, but even within the one console, if they do follow through and allow the next Xbox to have Steam on it, that's going to be rough. Yeah, I know that the console side of the game isn't as active. The account separation, I mean, that is annoying, Hyper, but the good thing about that is that Arc, Steam, and Epic, those all log into the same server. We don't even know Dark Eddie. Like, I mean, people have tried to do, like solo runs, like I know Achilles has, but you can still do high DPS on console, but not at a competitive level with what we can do on PC because of the ability, the ability activation. You just don't have the fine control over your abilities over there. Yeah, and the economy on consoles, I mean, they're approaching the same dilithium issues that we have over here on PC, so I mean, you give it a couple more years and PlayStation is going to be, at 500 dil per zen. I mean, what are they, like 460 right now? Can you upgrade the torpedoes on that? Yeah, Stranger, you can upgrade the quad micros, and you can also, you can run multiple of them. So you could go in and grab 5 of those and run them on the same ship if you wanted. That goes hand in hand with my specialization / ability comment, CasualSAB. There is almost no tactical play in the game. It really is just spam DPS for the most part, yeah. Well, every time they try to do something that is different from DPS, people complain. Gravity kills. You have to go and do the running back and forth. And it's not regarded as a very popular queue. They've tried to do content that isn't just DPS all the things, and it's just as much as people like to complain about the DPS stuff, as soon as they introduce content that isn't just do damage, people complain. The Endeavor system puts me off moving to PC. The grind is too much. They're looking into it, as they've said. Personally, I think what they need to do with Endeavors is like, you know, a catch-up system where if you're below, let's say, 250 Endeavor ranks, then I need to turn a light on here too. Wow, I look terrible, especially with that shadow there. But if you're below 250 Endeavor ranks, you know, have it be that you get, there's a multiplier for your Endeavor XP. Like here, let me get a bit more fine with that. So under 100 Endeavor ranks, you've got an Endeavor catch-up multiplier of like 5. So you earn, you know, 5 times the normal XP. You know, below 250 is like another multiplier, and then you just have a system like that in place so that people can get into the system a bit faster. But eventually they get to a point, you know, where, you know, it's where we're at now. Endeavor should be cosmetic rewards instead of performance, yeah. There we go. That's better. Because I got this big prompter right here in front of my light source, so that shadow's not good. Perfect. So I'm just looking at camera and seeing people carry stuff up the stairs. I like I gotta show this here. My mom got a shirt from Woot that it's AARP on the front and like an AC/DC style format. You can't really see it there. There you go. AARP. I love that. That's just a funny and appropriate shirt. As they're carrying, I don't know what they're carrying up the stairs, so it's like a plastic bin with clothes in it. Okay, let's make this smaller again. Type 7 rebalanced on nerf, yeah. Laundry, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Dark Eddie. It's just a way to help speed up, you know, just trying to find a way to let people get in that system a bit faster. Oh, speaking of which, let me check Discord here. Let's see. I just going back to that stuff I was talking about before. Looking at the stuff in the Middle East, looks like the people are reporting planes in the air, but could just be an exercise. We'll find out in a couple hours. He's just jealous. Okay. Yeah, no scoped. Yeah, and that'd be a good deal sync. Like if they're not going to let us buy Endeavor points with dilithium, then a bonus pool. You know, let this 60% bonus or whatever that lets us get a Endeavor perk point a day with that event. Like make that a permanent thing that we can get via the Dill store. Like let us get a bonus pool for it then. Spencer, as an expert in hoarding and overdoing, is 30 aluminum mechanical keyboards too much? Brother. What? 30? Yeah, that might be a little bit too much. By the way, Rams, I don't know if you saw this. I mentioned this the other day. Drop was acquired by Corsair a couple years ago, and they just announced that their storefront's going to be shutting down here soon. So if there's any other stuff you were looking at keyboard-wise, probably best to get it sooner rather than later. They're accepting orders up through the end of March, I believe. They have some nice sets in here. I've got Hyperfuse here on another keyboard. It looks really good. You want to have an unsubbed? I like the Blotsky Oblivion set here, but they don't have the alphas for it. Hold on. Let me be right back here. Or not? Okay. Yeah, I need a haircut, is what it's looking like. They don't have any of the alphas left, unfortunately, but they've got some of the modifiers. I might grab another one of those, $5 especially. Yeah. People are too obsessed with endeavors. Sure, the perks are nice, but a decent build with low endeavor points is still going to clear all content with ease. Absolutely. It's just it's the equivalent of multiple traits and consoles worth of buffs that people that look into the system, you know, get annoyed by. Neo 80 CU in a slate blue on the way, and I'm going to call that my endgame and stop. The QWERTY keys QK100 that I have, I've got one or two keyboards since then, but this QK100 just it's what I go back to. It just works really well for me. I need the numpad. I need full size. And I need like a... I'm fine with the compressed full size, but I can't have the 0 key, like down to just 1 unit. Wish I was that far ahead on my endeavors. I see the orange chicken next to me. I had some orange chicken a little bit ago. Oh, you got this orange too? Orange glow on it? I approve. I absolutely approve. Every Muds bundle purchase should give you 100 Endeavor points. Yeah, imagine a Muds bundle thing where you could pick like 50 Endeavor points off of it. That'd make people mad. Some people would be happy, some people would be mad. There we go, chat. I locked in. Locked in right there, chat. Wait till I try that minigame on console. Oh boy. Speaking of which, I can probably do my daily on console. Has it been 38 minutes? I sure as hell hope so. 950. Yeah, I just didn't have enough characters that benefited from those extra points when it happened. Dan, thank you for the bits. Yeah, that was with a mouse. With the, I'm still using that one I did a video on back in November. Like, this legitimately, you know, like $50. I've charged this thing like 3 or 4 times since then. Like, it legitimately is good. That company hasn't really reached out to me following the last mouse video not doing too well, and there being some delay with me getting it done, but yeah, I mean, their mice are good. 34 seconds. Oh, okay, then I can queue up. I can't queue with more than 50 items in my overflow. Yeah, those are worthless. Let's use this. Okay, you happy still? Watch, hit that discard button. I've got mail. Yeah, I do have mail. I got ships in there that people sent me a while ago that I need to still use. The mouse review is worse than Stowe News video. Yeah, it's hard to deal with the console inventory. The interface for inventory management just is a bit rough. Feels smooth. Is that 240 hertz FPS? I mean, I think the console version's probably, I don't know if it's doing 30 or 60.
Welcome to the Gamma Hydra training facility. In this exercise, you must put...
I started on console last year just to, you know, start getting some experience over there to make content more relevant. And really, it's been, the experience thus far has really been more of bringing awareness to some of the console issues to, you know, to people over on the dev side. Just trying to, you know, understand some of the issues over here. Yeah, Catherine Rams, I did see that a little bit ago. The vast majority of my playtime is on PC. I haven't even, like, fully finished one character over on console. Like, I haven't finished reputations on a single character over here. I legitimately find it, as like a PC player, I find it very hard to do the console version. Just because I can't approach things the way that I'm used to.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I need to. Thank you for reminding me.
Get ready for another wave.
I'm going to be playing the new Voyager game tomorrow. I picked it up earlier this week, and we'll be doing a stream tomorrow with like my first look at it.
Get ready for another wave.
No, a lot of people still download the that tool. I mean, remember there is an online one nowadays too.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way. The unstable crucifix is
Yeah, there's an online keybind tool. I mentioned it in my last keybind video a little bit, like the DPS keybinds video. But yeah, there's a fully online keybind tool. Like it's just a website you go to and you can download the keybind.
Get ready for another wave. Enemy assault incoming. Survive the onslaught.
I'm far away here. Okay. Oh, okay, there was the enemy for a moment. Now they're gonna disappear. Don't, as soon as you start to look for a build for a specific ship, you're often going to run into trouble. Really, the key to being successful with like shipbuilding in STO is just understanding like what is the playstyle you want to do. Are you trying to do beams, cannons, you know, fire at will, and scatter volley? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, then just understand then like what is like the core requirements for that, and then, you know, adapting it to whatever it is you're trying to do. Dual beam. So yeah, you'd want to do a fire at will setup. So you're just looking for an edge weapon build on the crossfield refit. So just let's see here. Actually, I've got a crossfield refit on this other character. Yeah, so you dump on like mixed armament synergy and arrow sensor bands probably on the psi here with Merrick Worker, or you could just go full psi. You just run like a Foth 3, a beta, and then like a torp spread or whatever you want. I mean, you've got a bit of flexibility on this ship. It's just like you can put a perfectly fine do setup on this. It's just, yeah, just get your basic stuff on there for fire at will, and yeah. Look up my DPS keybinds video. I mentioned it in there. Yeah, it's from last fall. I'm looking at Discord here. Yeah, I'm seeing reports of like jets over some parts of the Middle East. Looking at like some of the chats here. Yeah, things might. I don't know. We'll see, but it looks like yeah, things might begin a bit hot over there. Like I said the other day, make sure you've got like a full tank of gas. Get it, if that stuff does blow up over there, then gas might see a bit of a spike. Best consoles and stuff. I mean, basically just copy like what you would see on any other build. Like when you, like I said, when you start looking for a build for a specific ship is where you start to run into trouble. There's almost 500 T6 ships in stow at this point. And like trying to find modern up-to-date builds for every last one of them is just not really feasible. You just need to find like another build out there that you see that's set up similar to the way that you want, and then just like transplant that over to the ship you want as best as you can. Fortunate Son's playing in the background. Yeah. Okay. I want to check something else here quick. Weird that video didn't do too well. It was one I was eager for to compare to my own. It was mostly the same, but did make one or two tweaks. Yeah, I was surprised that video did sort of poor. Sometimes it happens. Just seeing how these prints are going. Both look fine. Yeah. Okay, good. A little bit of a defect right there, but that is what it is. Okay. So what weapons do I have upgraded on this character? So I have I remember in the lead up to before we knew the Negvar trait, whether it was good or bad, there was thoughts that that it might be like a disruptor complex. So I upgraded like a full set of disruptor stuff. That did not pan out very well. If you go for the Centauri Carbon too, I've got an affiliate link down below. But yeah, it's a good printer. I did have an issue with mine. That was resolved. Like I contacted their support. They sent me the replacement part. It was just the extruder was having some issues. So, with any 3D printer, any brand, just be aware that sometimes you have to do a little bit of maintenance on them. But I mean, it was fairly simple to set up. The only other issue I had with my Centauri Carbon 2 was I did have to take the back panel off and lube the Z-axis rod at the very back. It just wasn't. They didn't like grease it up or lube it up enough at the factory, so it was squeaking a bit. Is it worth getting the extra heads with it? Let me pull it up. So you're talking about like one of the bundles here? I personally, the anti-vibration feet, like I don't think you need those. Like if you're worried about vibrations, you just go to Lowe's or Home Depot, get yourself a like a concrete and rubber paver to set the printer on, that'll be much better. The extra nozzles though, I mean that is nice to have on hand, but and I would always recommend you have at least an extra 0.4 millimeter nozzle on hand. But that's, you know, the option they have here, that is just the nozzles, not the like the full hot end. What are the other ones here? I don't know. Does it come in orange? I mean, they do have orange filament. Let me see. Parts and accessories. Where is it? I mean, if you wanted to go for that frequently bought together one, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Let me go back. When I bought mine, I just bought the standalone. I mean, that's $80 extra to get the hot ends, the PEI plate. I mean, this comes with a PEI plate. I don't know. I think I would just go for the printer standalone, and if you want to grab the extra nozzles, just, you know, grab them separately there. That's, yeah, because that's $23 just to grab the extra nozzles, and if you wanted to, they also have the all-in-one hot ends kit for $35, which is like the full thing with the thermostat as well, or the heating element. You know, I will say though too, every time I've run into like a serious issue with any of my Elegoo printers, like they almost always, like as part of the warranty process, just send me another nozzle. So like I've probably got like 5.4 millimeter nozzles out there that are still functional, but that, you know, they've replaced over the past half year for me, because one of my printers kept running into trouble. And then they're the Rapid PET G. Almost every, like everything you see right here in the background, you know, that's Elegoo Rapid PET G. I find their price on like the 10 kilogram packs to be pretty decent. Aside from them, let me pull up AliExpress here. What I've really been liking recently is the Gyo, I'm mispronouncing the name bad. I gotta open this in Chrome. Yes, you can sign in AliExpress. I've ordered like some King Rune filament. Let me see what else I can pull up here. Yeah, sometimes you can find deals over on like AliExpress, but like the Gyo, the matte Rapid PET G from them, I find to work quite well. I like the black, and well, at least the black from Gyo here is definitely better than the Elegoo Rapid PET G black in my opinion. But I realized I'm blocking part of the screen there. King Rune also has some pretty good deals sometimes. So like you can get a 10-pack right now of 10 kilograms of their black for $80 with the upcoming sales. So, and then you've got the AliExpress discount codes to get that even, you know, even cheaper. So King Rune can be pretty good. Gyo's pretty good. Sunlu. But the Elegoo stuff is by far what I have the most of. And sometimes it's cheaper to order through AliExpress because sometimes with some of the like cashback sites, you'll get like 20-30% cashback on AliExpress. So yeah, that's what I do. Streaming like a madman lately. When will I have time to rewatch it all? I mean, there could certainly be a little bit of waste depending on how you have your print structured. It really depends on what you're trying to print. I haven't done too much multicolor stuff with mine. I've more so been doing like there's multiple filaments of the same color to burn through the like the rolls that I was running low on, or that were, you know, just about to run out. It's really good for that. There's, you know, not as much waste in that situation. It's just really helpful to burn through the rolls that are about empty. Yeah, really on focus here today. Is the little one aware of the new Pokemon? No, she is not. She's not super into Pokemon quite yet. Right now, she's in a SpongeBob phase. Yeah. Yeah, Willow is really into SpongeBob right now. I printed out a Patrick for her that you can like put like tissues in, and then it just pulls right out of his mouth. She was going crazy about that. Oh, let's see here. I'm just looking at some messages. Okay. And I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but I do need to cut things short here. So thank you to everyone who tuned in to this random stream. Let me make sure I didn't miss any activity here. Dan, again, thank you for the bits. There will be a stream tomorrow. Be trying out the new Star Trek Voyager game. Again, I picked that up on Steam. I'll be starting the stream off doing dailies, of course. And then we'll go over to the new game. And someone asked about the new Resident Evil. I do want to play that at some point, but I just not in the budget right this very second. I spent a bit too much money on other things, like hard drives, filament. You know, gotta make more of the hard drive cages. You know. That just don't have enough of them. Sell some hard drives? How dare you, Dark Ghost? How dare you? Blasphemy right there. No, not selling any hard drives. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys around. Barefoot. Aloha. You come in just as things were winded down. I'm sorry. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, though, so again, that's it, and I'll see you guys around.